Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Just popping in for a little bit because just gonna take a little chill and chat with you guys. I know it's a little bit later than you might expect, but hey, nothing wrong with that. Actually, hold on. There we go. So yeah, I did send the link only to a few people this time because yeah. Because I have some friends that are also going to be doing another stream here a little bit later. So yeah, I only sent it to just a few people. And I hope there's one moment that might show up here a little bit. Because him and I talked about it. You, Drew? Cool. I don't know when I'm going to get because I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But I don't care if I stay up late, to be honest with you. I really don't care. So, just going to take a little chill pill. Let me know what you guys are planning to do for Easter. If you guys got any plans? That was a lot of fun, dude. I still love the Road Warrior. It ain't my favorite Mad Max, but it is pretty awesome. Just saying. It's pretty awesome. And I have seen Road Warrior. It's just been a while since I have seen it before. The watch along tonight. So, 1 minute. Little look. Huh. Give me a minute, buddy. Sheesh kebab. So, again, I know it's a late at night Q&A, but we're a little bit later than I would have expected. So, yeah, just having a little chill night. Gonna wait for a couple people to come in. My Blu-ray player trade is closed. I don't know why I left it open. What's up, Cinema Geek? How you doing? I don't even know what I'll even want to watch later after I log off, though. Just looking at some of these piles in front of me. Ugh. I just felt weird in my eye for a second. My bad. I don't know when my theater is going to put up show times for next week. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Because we got some pretty big releases next week for Monkey Man and The First Omen. And what I'm excited for is Monkey Man, because that looks awesome. Oh, sorry, my nose. I don't know. I mean, I have to work, so. Which I think is stupid. But it's part of my everyday life. So. So, let's see. Just trying to take a quick look and see. What's up, Judd? How's it going? I am still hoping and praying to God my theater does get Monkey Man. I mean, I like the first one the most. It's pretty obvious because it is the quote-unquote best one. So. Well, well, well. Hello, Grant.
Hi.
What? Just like, hi. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Luke. I'm afraid that I have a bit. Just please forgive me, but I have a bit of a coughing problem. I'm going to be coughing a lot, and there's nothing I can do about it. Seasonal allergies. Constantly cough. What?
You faked that just to tell me that? Really?
No,
I knew you were faking. Like, I just knew it. Like,
what gave it away? Was it the fact that I was speaking words, or was it the fact that I was smiling the entire time?
you were smiling the entire time.
So, yeah.
I completely disagree, but whatever.
Guest on Night Owls with Jack Delroy. Yeah, I was one of the survivors of the interview about Conversations with the Devil. It turns out I'm about 70 years old because I was on there in 1977. I found the same.
Devil.
Yeah, everybody, if you're watching this right now, like, this is one of those cases, like Kevin Smith said in Even Orber, this is like a stop what you're doing, turn your computer off, go to a movie, go see freaking Late Night with the Devil. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh my Satan, it's so good.
Actually, if you guys have nothing to do right now, since it just hit Peacock, if you guys have nothing to do, turn off all your computer screens, go on Peacock, watch Lisa Frankenstein, please.
Yay!
Just go watch that.
You know what they say, Ponto? Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Seriously.
You know, okay, so you know what's worse than seeing a movie that you don't like? Seeing a movie that you don't like where it's the sponsor of your movie theater, so every single time the trailers are about to begin and the AI-generated AMC ad that goes on for 7 minutes starts, you see, "Hi there, everybody. It's me, Mark Wahlberg. Adopt a dog like my co-star here, Arthur the King.
Oh,
See,
fuck.
have your mother for
Stop.
me, okay?"
Stop, bro.
Dude, for real though, this is actually true though. They do a PSA now in front of like every freaking movie at AMC. To promote Arthur the King. It's like, who cares? The dog is barely in it.
Well, dude, like, you shouldn't think about it just because of the title. The story is about the racers. Like, that's the main plot line, and that's basically what the story's supposed to be focused on.
Yeah, that would be all fine and good if the main character wasn't irredeemable. He kind of is, dude. I'm sorry. This is like somebody. This is the epitome of like my dog Skip at home. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a stretch right there, dude. Back off on that one.
I disagree.
Back off on that one, dude. Just saying, back off on that one.
You do know that we're about to. By the way, this is, if you'll excuse me, self-flagellating myself. We will be me and Mr. Ponto here are doing a stream on Monday. For those who are unaware, we are going to be doing our first quarterly report. This will be the first year that we do this, where every few months we'll talk about our favorite and our least favorite movies. And I don't think it's a spoiler to say a certain dog movie is going to be on there. One of those lists, not the. You can probably tell which one by the way I'm talking about it.
I think it'll go both ways. Just saying.
What do you mean?
Between you and I, it's going to go both ways.
Oh, you mean you're going to dislike actually good movies and like bad ones? Well, I'm used to that.
Are you stupid?
No, in all seriousness, you're not the worst offender in that department. That's still Austin.
Chuckle fucks
That's
McGee.
right. Chuckle fucks McGee. Although I have to admit, Chuckle fucks McGee was right about one thing. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 is shockingly decent.
Okay, yeah, that's at least one thing, but
Hell froze over. Like, I can't.
What?
Oh no, he still stands by that the first one is good, and I'm like, no, that doesn't.
No, I was saying one that I was coughing was Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving's actually good.
Oh, that's right. He didn't like Thanksgiving. Yeah, fuck that shit. Thanksgiving's awesome. Thanksgiving is the best slasher movie from last year, quite frankly.
I mean, there's no competition, to be honest with you. Like, the only one that would really give a competition for me is Scream 6. But even then,
which was good.
But even then, Thanksgiving Scream 6 has nothing on Thanksgiving. Like,
no.
Not even a question, dude. That movie fucking rules.
So I just got done watching the first episode of that Gerard Carmichael HBO series. It's really good. Everybody should check it out.
Very nice. I do not know what I want to watch after I'm done here.
Oh, I know what I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch Saturday Night Live after I get off.
Oh, yeah, Rami Youssef is hosting.
Mm-hmm. Next week is Kristen Wiig. That means they might bring back the Californians. You never know.
But isn't the week I think the week after is also somebody really special.
Who's on? Okay, I know that they do they book 3 shows in one announcement. So who was the third one? I forget.
Ryan Gosling.
Greatest SNL host evers. Oh my god.
Bro, I cannot wait to see Ryan Gosling on SNL.
The only one who comes close is Scarlett Johansson. By the way, if you have not seen it, top 3 skits you need to watch right now. Santa Baby, which is brilliant, with Ryan Gosling, where he's like this dude who's obsessed with Santa Claus. He's like, I want to meet Rudolph. He goes, there is no Rudolph. Boom! Then how the fuck does Santa get here, David? Papyrus, which is about a man who's obsessed with the Avatar poster font. Very funny. And the last one is the Fliplets. It's the Property Brothers, except there's a third sibling who went to live with their dad when the parents broke up. Played by Ryan Gosling. That man is brilliant. Oh, and Alien Abduction skit, but that's more for Kate McKinnon than Ryan Gosling. But still, that.
Well, one that I might pop on because I actually want to look. I don't know if I want to do it though because I'm gonna feel like a blubbery mess after I'm done watching it.
What?
Yeah. I really want to watch this again, but at the same time, it's gonna be difficult for me too because I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like a baby.
What's a movie you haven't seen that you could watch instead tonight? I'm trying to think about what you haven't seen that you would like that's like widely available now. Oh, okay, I got one. The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, like the anthology of it, because they have it as a standalone film now.
I will probably do that on Tuesday because I have the day off.
Okay, well check it off your. Is this the only Wes Anderson film you haven't seen?
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like full length features, like as a whole,
yeah,
I've seen. If we're talking about like full length features, not just short films combined, I've seen all of them.
Yeah. Well, this counts because it's a feature length movie. It's just a bunch of skits, but it's a 90-minute runtime.
I'm trying to look through my collection to see what I've actually never seen.
Do you still have Apple TV Plus, or did you cancel that after your trial was over?
No, I still have it.
You still have it? Then I know exactly what you need to watch. It has a chance of being my film of the week. Steve Martin, a documentary in 2 pieces, is fantastic. It's 3 hours, 2 90-minute parts, and you wouldn't think going into it that it would be enough to fill that time, but it is paced like a bullet. It's so entertaining.
May have to check it out, but
the guy who did it also directed "Won't You Be My Neighbor," which you'll recall was my favorite.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Yeah, great movie. And he also did the documentary on Anthony Bourdain, The Roadrunner. So yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna see what else. Or maybe at the same time, I'm still on a Jason Statham kick. I mean, I've been buying a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
So.
Have you seen
one
Snatch
that I've not
yet?
seen in a while though that I actually would like to rewatch? The Italian.
Oh, hell yeah! Now see, such a much better Mark Wahlberg movie than Arthur the King, right there.
Okay, maybe to an extent, but I would say more like to rewatch. Like, I would say, to be honest, like I would say that at least.
Hi there, Luke. It's me, Mark. It's me, your buddy Mark Wahlberg. You know me. I know you can't admit when I make a shitty movie, can you? Well, it's all right. Well, thanks for that middle finger, Luke. It was nice talking to you. Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
I'd rather watch Arthur the King over The Family Plan, though. Sorry, The Family Plan sucked.
You know what? I'd rather watch The Family Plan for one major reason. It was bad, but it was mostly just forgettable, and I can have it on as background noise, whereas Arthur the King actively annoyed me. The Family Plan didn't actively annoy me. It was just kind of a nothing. So it didn't really bother me. Because it was just kind of like, it's like watching a screensaver. I've seen a movie like this like a billion times.
I don't like the family plan at all. Like,
I don't either, but you're dude in this. You're describing to me a scenario of like, what would you rather step in? Banana or not banana? What would you rather step in? Rabbit, little rabbit pellet droppings, or diarrhea dog shit? Like, which poop would you rather step in? I'd rather step in the bunny turd than in the dog poop. It doesn't mean I want to ruin my shoes over it.
that really doesn't make any sense, though. It really doesn't.
Okay,
that kind of analogy.
Let me put it to you this way. Let's play a little round of Would You Rather here, okay? Would you rather have someone make one butter knife cut between one of your fingers, or lightly and not even puncturing it, fixable, or would you rather someone castrate you with a butter knife? Which one would you prefer? Both are going to be unpleasant. Which one is more pleasant to you? I'd say the knife between the fingers is much preferable than getting my nuts chopped off by a butter knife. Would you not agree?
Obvious.
Okay, so
you made that way too obvious. I'm sorry, but you made it way too obvious. The family
plan. Okay, but that's what I'm saying is the family plan is a cut between the fingers. It's unpleasant, but I can live with it. Arthur the King is getting your nuts chopped off by a butter knife. And
for me, that's reverse.
I know that's for you. I know, Luke. I know, but we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. And look, I love dogs. It's not the reason I dislike the movie has nothing to do with the dog was the best thing about it. You know what it reminds me of? You know who we always quote Mark Kermode on here?
Yeah.
He gave one of the best, not about this movie, but about and this is a movie I actually like, but he was reviewing Marley and Me, which he didn't like. And he talked about how he was like talking about like, oh, it's life affirming good. He says, like, all right, is that he goes on this whole thing for like 10 minutes. He goes, all right, so recommendation? Like dead pause, he goes, I should have liked this, Simon. He goes, I love dogs. I have a dog. I love dogs. And then he goes, I know. All right, you done? He goes, yep. Then he goes, okay. He goes, well, maybe I just don't like people. That's a great quote. And it's exactly how I feel about Arthur the King. It's like, I love dogs. Maybe I just don't like people very much.
Yeah, I still agree to disagree.
By the way, you know how we did that running joke of quiet, none? Quiet, none! For the Nun 2. Now, I liked this movie, but Mark Kermode coined another one for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And I
liked it too!
Me too! But there talks about like, oh, you got this thing, it's like this thing, Bill Murray! It's like quiet, Bill Murray! quiet, Bill Murray! I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed Frozen Empire. I don't think they hate for that.
Same here. By the way, speaking of Diamond in the Rough movies, In the Land of Saints and Sinners is also the best new release theatrical of the weekend. Like,
not gonna be able to see it until streaming, unfortunately.
It's really good. And if you're like seeing what little trailers that are advertising, go, I don't want to see another Liam Neeson doing Taken thing. It's not like that at all. It's not even an action movie. It's totally not that kind of thing. And that's one of the things I liked about it, is that it was very... Imagine Unforgiven, but in Ireland, and Liam Neeson is Clint Eastwood. And that's basically what this is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind when I watch it.
And Carrie Condon also redeems herself for being in Night Swim. We understand that sometimes you need to feed yourself. Like, it's fine. Sometimes you gotta take the easy paycheck.
And Night Swim was like the easiest paycheck to really take for her career.
Also, I have to ask this. Cam, if you're watching this, first off, get in here, you're killing the beach. But the other thing is, Cam, are you trolling or do you really like Madam Web? Because I'm starting
to... No, he loves Madam Web. He really does.
Oh, but is it sincere or is it a shitpost? Because he's
no, I think he's really sincere about it, dude. Like,
really, because in our group chat, he mostly talks about how shitty the dialogue is. Like, I understand. Okay, I enjoyed Madam Web.
We both
because
enjoyed
it was
Madam Web for the
bad,
wrong
too.
reasons. Like, we liked it for the wrong reasons. Like,
Oh my
for Madam
god,
Web.
that
It
to
was
me-
hilariously bad. Like,
But the thing that I love about it is, to make a truly bad movie, you have to first intend to make a good one, which they clearly were trying to, and two, it has to go so spectacularly wrong that you have to sit there and watch it and just go, "What the fuck? Wait a sec, what?"
I just could not help but sit there. And, when I was watching it, though, man, I could not help but sit there and laugh my ass off.
This was the best thing about it. So I was talking to Austin afterwards, and we were talking about Madam Web and how, what we didn't like about it. And I said that, and he says that, dude, he goes, like, "Hi, this is my friend, Ben Parker." And like, I said, there is a 10-second pause for applause. There was a pause in the action, and then literally Andrew was walking by and he goes, "Grant's right, they totally did that shit." I'm like, yeah! It's like I saw it today. There is. It's the laugh track. I halfway expected the studio audience to show up and be like, "Woo!"
Yeah, but that didn't do shit. Oh my god.
Here's the other thing that's hilarious about that movie that I think about in hindsight. Okay, so Ezekiel Sims, who, as we all know, was in the Amazon rainforest with Madam Web's mother while she was researching spiders right before she died. So he has the ability. He and Zosie Mammoth's character have the ability to, anywhere in the world in 2003, ping and find people, and yet the second these girls go into a residential home, go into Ben Parker's house, Adam Scott, who wants to be anywhere else but there, goes to his house, they are untraceable. No one can find them. They go into a regular suburban home, and they can't.
I don't know how they can find them.
Teenage girls. It's like this guy has all these resources, and like apparently, you know that whole thing from The Dark Knight where Batman and Lucius Fox can like get every cell phone in the world and can like find people with this sonar shit. It's like that, but half-assed. Like
Completely half-assed.
It's the inconsistencies in that movie are hilarious. And then Dakota Johnson, who it sucks because Dakota Johnson is a good actor who has to really carry this. And I understand that she's taken her licks before when it comes to, well, in her first franchise's case, quite literally, hey-o, but I saw that Ice Cube, Christian Grey. You can't fool me. Anyway, but when you see her in movies that are actually good, she's good. And it was that way before 50 Shades, and it was that way after 50 Shades. She's good. She's a good actor. Same with, and that's also why I have to give my hats off to Sydney Sweeney, because that was just the best joke ever when she showed up on Saturday Night Live, and one of the first jokes in her monologue was, "You may know me from Euphoria, you may know me from Anyone But You definitely don't know me from Madam Web." It's just such a perfect joke.
Like, that's why I know she's a good sport.
It's not a good, right? I respect the hell out of that. And so,
like, you have a lot of talented people in Madam Web, though. That's the sad part.
And even like Tahar Rahim, like, there's a show he was on that nobody watched, but it was really good. It was called The Looming Tower. And it's about it was a biographical miniseries about the team who were searching for Al Qaeda, and the thing that the Al Qaeda cells, and the inciting incident at the end of the story is 9/11 happens. It was like the first team that was going to look for him, and he's like the head agent who's also like a Muslim, and so he doesn't appreciate he's wrestling with his own faith in regards to how it's being used for terrorism. It's a really good performance, and so you have that. You have Emma Roberts, Adam Scott, like all these actors who are good. Generally.
Isabella Merced and Celeste O'Connor.
Right! Mike Epps, who was the best thing about The Underdogs, like literally 2 weeks before that movie came out.
Exactly.
Stop acting like you got an album coming out. I still think that joke's funny. Maybe it's because I watched it with my aunt and we just were cracking each other up, but I genuinely kind of loved The Underdogs. It was a cliched movie, but it was funny. It made me laugh.
Funny.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. Like, it wasn't like spectacular or anything, but it was good.
And it is a movie that's built on the idea that 10-year-old kids saying fuck is the funniest thing on the fucking planet. But that still kind of works when you do it right.
Right, yeah. I'm trying to think though for a second. But this is I always talk about this whenever it comes to Madame Web because I think it's like literally the dumbest thing ever about the film. So it's the diner scene. Like I always point this scene out whenever we talk about it because it's like it's seriously so dumb. No, but this is the dumbest. Like this is the dumbest thing about it. So Sydney Sweeney plays Julia. She's like the nerdy type. Wears glasses. Wears a skirt.
I call bullshit. First, right in terms.
Like, and then in this, like, so basically when Britney Spears is toxic, plays over the intercom of the diner and they start dancing on the table, she takes off her glasses and I'm like, well, you already looked good before, you just ruined it.
Oh, okay. Let me explain.
Like it follows the trope of this kind of like chicks kind of thing. Like if you wear glasses, you're ugly.
I hate that trope. In fact, I'll say this: even when it's in a good movie, like She's All That. When She's All That,
that movie actually came up with that trope, which I liked. I liked it back then, but that trope has just gotten stale.
Well, no, I like the movie, but what I'm saying is, watching it then and now, it's like you can't fool me. Rachel Lee Cook is gorgeous. You tie her hair up and put glasses on her, like she's still, if anything, she's prettier now than she even was then. But like, okay, my thing with this is, and she ties her shirt up. Is it also weird that considering it's directed by a woman, it's kind of one of the most like low-key misogynistic movies to come around in kind of a while? But like Sydney Sweeney, and it's like boys don't notice her because she's the mousy quiet girl, and it's like, and I look at her with
mousy quiet nerdy girl, basically
the glasses and like the little schoolgirl uniform, and first off, I'm like, okay, two things. One, you're not 15 years old. I'm sorry, I've seen anyone but you. And two, you're Sydney fucking Sweeney. Nobody is buying that you're a gawky outcast nerd girl. You're Sydney Sweeney.
I never bought that for a second.
Not for a moment.
But that's what made it so funny to me, was because the fact that she was dressed like that and I wasn't even buying it for one damn minute. Like,
I love that we exist in a world where there's a comedy skit that is now on the internet forever, where Sydney Sweeney tries to seduce Air Bud, and the most embarrassing thing she's ever done is Madame Web.
What the fuck?
Did you watch Saturday Night Live when she was on there and they did that skit?
I did, but like, I didn't remember that.
I remember I texted Mike and I said a lot of bestiality in this episode, because there were other skits that were like that, and he goes, Grant, and I'm like, what? Am I wrong? And he goes, no. Interspecies erotica, fucko.
Well, fuck.
It's the greatest movie ever made by humans. I miss my donkey.
That's my donkey.
Freddie fucking Mercury, where's the chick? I'm the sexy stud.
I was gonna fucking A. Like I said though, Justin and I were the only people in the theater when we saw Madame Web. Even when that scene came on, like when Toxic was playing, we still got up and danced because nobody else was there. Like we did not give a shit.
I'm
still. The reason why, like, I always bring up that scene though is because I'm baffled by that decision. Like they decided to make on it, and I was like, well, look, Sydney Sweeney already looked good before. She's Sydney fucking Sweeney.
It's like, okay, but see, that's exactly the way I feel about all these things. It's like, I'm gonna sound old when I say this. Back in like when Lizzie McGuire was on, it's like even when I was a kid, it's like, oh, I'm a nerdy outsider girl. The cheerleaders are mean to me. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're Hillary Duff. Nobody's buying this. It's like this trope has gone on for so long that it's like I'm like, well, even give you a great example. When Unfabulous was on, Emma Roberts is like, I'm just so awkward and geeky. It's like, fuck you. You're Emma Roberts. Like, and this whole thing has gone on forever where it's like, I put glasses and like braces on and I'm a nerd. It's like, no.
I mean,
Sorry,
look,
no.
I mean, look at me. Like, I'm a dude that wears glasses and I'm a freaking geek. Like,
but what I'm saying is like, that is the epitome of I'm just so ugly and gross. It's like
no fucking way.
You're Sydney Sweeney. You're the kind of girl that in high school would have not only rejected my invitation to go to a school dance, but would also pour your drink over my head, and I thank you for it. Because, like, come on now, don't play. You're Sydney Sweeney. That's why when you have a romantic love interest in a movie, it's Glenn fucking Powell. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like the perfect dude for her, man. like the perfect man, dude. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, and like, dude, when I said that though, man, I meant it. Like, I'm not even joking.
Oh my god, Luke. I don't know if I should show you this then.
What?
One moment. Oh, fuck. You can't put photos in the chat? Fuck. Alright. We're gonna do this up to the camera. I hope it fucking works.
I'm gonna put you on solo layout quick.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
So that way we can actually see it.
Gotta make sure I don't accidentally show my nudes. Those are for Margot Robbie. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
I don't need to send her nudes. She knows. She's seen it. Alright. Stare into the eyes of Spy Kids 3D fuckboy Glenn Powell and weep.
I forgot
That's
about
Glenn
that
Powell.
shit.
That is Glenn Powell 20 years ago in Spy Kids 3D as like a random bit character. I'm not kidding you. That's him.
Oh my OMG, dude. Oh.
And now he's
That
hot
was an
with it.
I benched 25 300 once. I just don't do cardio.
Oh my, I just love that. He's like, oh my god, you're hot girl fit. I am not hot girl fit. I love that movie so much. That was such a good movie.
I love that. Is that like a mole or something?
No, come on, bro. Watch it again. You know you want to.
Is that like a mole or something on your butt? I swear I felt something.
Probably something easier easier way to check than that. By the way,
it's probably a better way to check than what I did.
It's like, oh, Klonopin. I mean, to be honest, good job, you killed it, but go easy, K-Money.
Oh, too hard. Don't rub it in circles. It's not a magic lamp. I just love that. But at the same time, it's so awkward.
It's just the funniest.
The way that they were doing it was so fucking awkward.
I love it,
but it was so funny.
And people have argued like it's totally a formula movie. It's like, yes, but you know why formulas exist? Because if you get the right two actors and you get the right script, even a formula movie can work. This was a formula movie that worked. It was funny. No. It had heart to it. It was romantic. Yeah.
No, fuck that. I couldn't get her out here fast enough. This girl's a disaster.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why he said it though, but it's like, well, she left without him knowing.
Okay, and this is coming from the who's a diehard Shakespeare nerd. Okay, I know what it's referencing. It's referencing Much Ado About Nothing. It is literally Much Ado About Nothing from the other couple's point of view. Okay, Anyone But You. I watched it again, and that is my one major issue with it. In hindsight, and I still love the movie, but the misunderstanding they have is the most bullshit misunderstanding in the history of cinema. It just is. She leaves and she doesn't know why she's leaving, and then she comes back and he's saying something that, knowing who the character is before and knowing what he'll be later, would never fucking say. I'm sorry. That is totally... They needed movie to happen, and that was stupid. Just in hindsight, that was like the most unnecessarily dumb inciting incident in rom-com history. It's
But
fine.
at the same time, though, that's kind of how they really would feel if somebody actually said some kind of shit like that. Like,
I'm aware, but
if I'm being real about that, like that. Like,
yeah, but here's the thing: he would never say that, and then people have argued, "Oh, well, his feelings are hurt because she left." He goes, "Yeah, she left a minute ago." Like, I understand. Like, okay.
Well, she felt bad that she didn't even say anything before she even left. Like,
I'm aware, but here's the thing: I can buy her motivation more than I can buy his. That's just, he wouldn't say that, and the way you get to him is like, a couple of insults aside, the guy's not a bad guy. He's not a dick. So like, it didn't make sense to me to have him be. He wasn't playing Bagman again. He wasn't playing a douchebag in it. He was just. You know what I'm saying? It just felt weird.
I mean, like, I get it, but it's like...
He's otherwise a pretty nice guy. It doesn't make a lot of sense for him to say that just so the movie could happen. And her to catch it at the exact same time. Like, that's my only thing. And it doesn't hurt the movie as a whole, because overall the movie's still a funny, sweet movie. But in hindsight, that element just really doesn't sit right with me, because it doesn't feel earned. It's like, okay, this is just kind of... You need the plot to have you need the movie to have a plot, and you're bending over backwards to do so. Which is, again, movies have to movie. Like, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't see the huge issue.
Well, it reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Honest Trailers, where I think it was in one of their reviews for, was it It Chapter 2? It might have been It Chapter 2, where they're like, whatever you say, movie, you are the movie after all.
Maybe.
Way, though, if you actually watch that clip of him in Spy Kids 3D, I have to admit, as dorky and fuckboy as he looks, he's kind of funny. Like, he's like, I'm looking for level 2. Then you came to the wrong place. Don't get too trash, and I get bonus points. Oh, Glenn Powell.
All I can really say is, to quote the old man from Anyone But You, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
The old man on the airplane.
that was the funniest early joke in the movie. Was I'm full up on creatine and small dick insecurity. Nothing small about
small me. About me.
What the fuck?
like nothing small about me. What the fuck?
Oh, the best thing is when they did the re-release, they had like a blooper reel at the end, and they have that same an alt take with the old man. Where he's like, where he goes, "Is this your guys' job?" They're like, "Yeah." It's like, "Is this what you do for a living?" He goes, "It's like, then why are you dicking around so much?"
Fucking A. Speaking on that scene, though, I just cannot get that scene out of my mind. Like, when she tries to go for the cooking and she gets stuck. Like, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Can I just take a moment to be a guy and not get in trouble? Dead ass, though. that scene where she's...
I mean... Like, she's basically doing, like, a bunch of, like, really awkward, like, yoga poses. Like that was the funny thing about it, was like when she was trying to get her jacket out, she was doing a bunch of weird yoga poses.
Okay, calm down, Grant. You have a visible erection. I know.
Basically, like, if you watched the Tonight Show with Glenn Powell, like when he was on there for Anyone But You, that's basically what he said. It was like Sydney Sweeney was basically doing like yoga on his face. Like,
Well, didn't you tell me that like the woman who wakes up and kind of does the "I'll have what she's having" bit was his mom? Because that's hilarious.
that was his mom. Yep. And
Oh my god!
but the
that's
person
great.
that was actually asleep like right next to him was his dad. So
Damn.
that shit was funny.
Hey mom, do you mind? I wonder how that conversation would go. It's like, hey mom, someone's going to mind giving me a hand job while I'm sitting. Do you want to be the person who sits next to us?
I just couldn't even imagine that shit.
either giving him a hand job or just riding his dick while he's sleeping. It's kind of a mix of the two.
So, oh my god.
Well, it's true. It happened.
It did. But still, man, what the hell?
Well, you've seen When Harry Met Sally, right? In fact,
I'll have what she's having.
I watched it again for the first time in a long time on my way back from Utah, and man, that movie is still awesome. No, but the funniest bit in the movie, of course, is made even funnier by the fact that is Rob Reiner's mother, who says the greatest punchline in movie history, which is when Meg Ryan's like doing the oh yes, and then it's like like she's doing the orgasm, and then it cuts to this old woman and goes, "I'll have what she's having," like that. I didn't watch it myself, but I have to admit I was over the shoulder of a guy who was watching A League of Their Own, and I considered watching that again also if I had time. Which is also
Are you crying?
Movie.
There's no crying in
There's
baseball.
No crying in baseball. What does he say to the coach? That was one of the best jokes when Tom Hanks is like getting mad at the ref, like the referee, and he's like says something like, "You look like you like." He says like, "You look like a dick in that little hat," or something. Look like a penis wearing a little hat.
Oh my god. There's no crying in baseball. No crying.
Maybe the only good movie Madonna's been in. Maybe except Dick Tracy. I like Dick Tracy. But
I mean, dude, she was on one of my favorite SNL skits with Wayne's World.
Oh, that's right.
The Truth or Dare skit. Like, no, hoy, excellent.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Now, the best joke in Wayne's World by far, the best joke in the Wayne's World movie by far, is the Alice Cooper scene. That is the funniest fucking shit. When he shows up, that's almost as good as his cameo in Dark Shadows, where it's like he shows up, it's like, we're not worthy. He's like, so do you come to Milwaukee often? And he goes, well, yes, Wayne. He goes, but Milwaukee has had its fair share of visitors. For instance, he goes on the whole thing. He goes, it's like the Lord of Darkness. He's like, for instance, he goes, you know that the missionaries would come to trade with the Native Americans. And this bandmate's like, and isn't Milwaukee an Indian name? Why, yes, Pete, it is. In fact, it's short for Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land. Excellent.
Excellent. Like, I love that shit.
Oh, hey,
Number
Mike.
3, Garth's mom.
Hey, Mike, I got something I gotta tell you.
I'm at no time. We're gonna send it back to you in the studio now.
Hold up, Chuck. I got your girl.
Oh, well, we're gonna send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Stephanie. Another new. Suck my nipple.
Whoop, I got your girlfriend.
What do you mean?
Is that a failsafe poster behind you?
Oh yeah,
That's dope.
it was actually from the Criterion Blu-ray that I got. It looked like I made it look like a poster, so I just took it out and just hung it up there.
That is a really underrated Sidney Lumet film. Right
But
there.
I also, I bet you if Mike was here, bro, he'd be doing this shit right here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I would respond with this.
You trying to find it?
Hold on. Hey man, I'm gonna have to go off pretty soon and do my review from last night. I still haven't done it yet.
Oh, for Atlanta Saint and Sinners.
Yeah, I still need to do that. It's been a day. Okay.
On my way to steal your bitch.
What the?
It's
Or
too
should I
bad
say-
they don't archive Vines anymore, because the best one of all of those On My Way to Steal Your Bitch ones is someone took a clip of, I think it was Spider-Man in
Oh, or this way, actually. Hold on.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest dance move I've ever seen.
Who put you on the planet?
No.
Who put you on the
best-
planet?
No, the best version of that clip is someone did a Vine where they're like, that is the stupidest dance moves I've ever seen. And then it comes like, bitch, why you mad?
Wait, actually, hold on, really quick. Just really quick.
On the planet.
Shit, I messed up. Hold on.
Take that pile of filth out.
You shouldn't talk about Squidward like that.
That was the...
I just love that. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. This is probably my favorite one.
What army? What army? Look around you, crabs.
Wait.
You planted grass?
No.
You
So-
planted grass?
So but Luke, that's disrespectful. What goes on between me and Mike's mom is our business.
Hold on. Wait.
Mike, remember.
Just
we
you
need to
wait
call
a
me-
second.
You need to call me Dad.
I think it's time for you to lose some weight, fatty. That's what it is.
Can I be real with you? That is, of the modern SpongeBob jokes, that's one of
Wait,
the
wait,
funniest
wait,
ones,
wait.
and also one of the meanest fucking things
Wait.
ever.
With a box floating down the river.
That one.
Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma. Wait, no. Actually, this is a. Wait, ready?
Mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Hey, Luke. My relationship with me and Mike summed up perfectly.
I hate you so much.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, kiddo, get out of my room, motherfucker. Yep, I am a motherfucker. I hate you so much. Alright, I'm gonna go fuck your mom.
Actually, I got a better one for you.
Gee, Squidward, maybe Santa will bring me a dictionary so I can understand what you just said.
What's the... Okay,
Wait.
I'm trying to...
Really quick. Just wait.
All right,
Right.
you ready?
Tell it to your mama, Squidward.
Tell it to your mama, Squidward. Wait, I want you gotta hear the next part of this.
Don't want to hear it.
Don't want to hear it.
All right.
Oh, stupid stars, considering you are one.
Filthy. Like, I'm just so into this. Like,
All right. All right, you ready?
Okay.
Hey, Francine, can I ask you a question?
Is it-
Sure, anything. Why don't you go back to your own house and stop bothering us?
Or how's this?
Mediocre?
All right. Oh,
I'm sorry, but that's too funny.
hey
I just
Mike,
love
are you
that.
watching?
Shit.
Mike, my son. Young Mike, you have learned well. From this point forward, you shall be known as Mike. All right, you ready? If you don't get that reference, watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, because it fucking rules.
Yeah.
By the way, I noticed something rewatching Scott Pilgrim, by the way. A very funny, subtle joke that Mary Elizabeth Winstead does, and I think it's hilarious. Okay, so you know when they're all lined up on the wall before Envy Adams calls them in to go into the green room? You know, where they're okay. And they're all standing by the wall. It's just like, she's like, oh my god, oh my god. And then young Neil goes, yeah, they're really good live. Like, they're much better live. You should see them live. Because they just went to the concert, and, like, Ramona Flowers just kind of looks over, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Giving, like, flashes him a side eye, like, what the fuck? We just saw the concert.
Or how's this?
No.
This right?
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
God. No, the best SpongeBob burn of all is when he's playing his clarinet and the doctor comes in and he's just like, oh, hi, we're from the pet hospital down the street, and we've been informed that there's a dying animal on the premises. All right, you ready? Hey, Mike.
Right.
I got something to tell you, brother. This is my response to your wife.
My erection is gone.
Right.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
The best part of Godzilla and Kong was getting to see Beetlejuice trailer in IMAX.
I didn't get to see that.
Oh god, I'm so excited.
Because
The
he
juice
was
is
the Tickle Me 4 trailer, and I'm already starting to get butthurt from that.
yeah.
But I got the trailer for the Fall Guy again.
I've been getting that trailer like a bazillion times the last couple months.
I mean, how many times have you gotten Monkey Man?
A lot. A lot. That's another one.
What's the same with Abigail?
Abigail, I've gotten a lot. You know what else I've gotten a lot, surprisingly, considering that I don't even think it's a major movie, is Boy Kills World. I've gotten with like every other movie. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks like a lot of fun, but
Wait, hold on.
I can quote that movie pretty much, the trailer from beginning to end.
I don't know why. I just found the house exploding me, but then I was just like,
You know what you're reminding me of, Luke? And then I have to go, because I got to get a review out before Saturday night.
yeah, I'll still probably wait around for a little bit just in case if somebody else is going to pop in.
Hey, Luke, I got one for you.
You're gonna be there.
God damn it.
Ads again!
Dear YouTube, stop making us watch 3 ads to get to a video, you bastards. Especially when there's like 4-second videos that we have to watch 30 seconds of ads for. Fuck you.
Stewie! Hey everybody, it's Weenie in the Butt here live. All ready for the Weenie sound-alike.
You sound like this.
But I don't think they can say my catchphrase because they ain't no funny.
Oh, there it is. And if you think you can say that just like Weenie here, you can win $97.1 for the cool weekend ahead. Weenie in the Butt! Weenie in the Butt!
Weekends in the morning, 97.1 FM.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Listen, I could really use a hand here. That's what he said. That's Manic Monkey on 97.1. Cool weekends in the morning. Oh, weekend long. Stewie Griffin, will you please
All right, hold on.
on when they go out so I feel like somebody's home? Well, here's my card. Call me if you're interested. Hey, okay, we've got our first contestant. Let's hear Weenie's catchphrase.
Ain't no funny.
I think we have
OMG.
Weenie. And that's Dickie the Punchline Donkey on 97.1.
Dickie the Punchline Donkey on Cool 97.1.
Fucking A, dude, stop.
I'm gonna throw you down to Weenie in
What?
the butt.
One more.
In the afternoon. Weenie in the butt. In the afternoon.
Oh my god.
You're listening to the radio.
Yep. So
After
I
one,
playing
let me just
that
say
entire
this.
clip. I'm trying to outlaw the use of sound effects in our videos from now on. Anyway, go ahead. What?
I was going to say for that one Q&A that I thought was going to go so well until the Too Many Cooks thing got copyrighted. I thought for 1 second after that got removed, I thought YouTube was going to do this to me.
Okay, but be honest. Be honest. You're glad we watched it together as friends. You're glad. It was.
I
worth it.
am, but
I'll
Hold
tell you
on.
this: if you like Too Many Cooks, you'll fucking love Late Night with the Devil. It's basically Too Many Cooks the movie.
hold on. Let's even remember this one from Drake and Josh before you leave. This is my worst birthday ever.
Oh, the Treehouse, the greatest episode ever.
No. My worst birthday ever was what I said. It's in the same season as the Treehouse episode.
Who says the line? I forget.
That was
this.
Josh.
No,
Hold on, wait. Actually, I'll just say what it is. No, because it's a little human. Yes, because I ran over Oprah.
Oh yes, okay. it's a like this is a restraining order. It's like yeah, but she signed it. Signed it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get this. Because this is the living room, and yeah, living.
I'm the one who repeats things for emphasis. Emphasis.
How's this one? She's a demon. That's what she is. A demon.
Megan.
Megan. Please bring me a snow cone.
Cone.
Oh, don't. Whatever. Hold on. Like.
Bust
child.
Bust in the door. Goes, hey Drake, like what's going on? It's like, I'm upset. It's like, yes, I noticed by your violent banana chewing.
I love this though.
I love Drake and Josh.
Like, Corey has a girlfriend. Don't you remember that episode? Like, they were not gonna believe this. You are not gonna believe this. Like, Mrs. Heifer died? No. Corey has a girlfriend. Yeah, I know. He said Megan. That's why we gave him our pants.
Yeah.
Another girlfriend. What? You heard my words.
Hey, Drake. He goes, yes, I hate you. I know. By the way, speaking of Drake Bell, watch Quiet on Set. It's
I'm not. I don't want to though because Mike said it'll make me not want to watch Drake and Josh ever again.
Here's the thing. Okay, you can watch. First and foremost, you can watch Drake and Josh again. Secondly, it's fucked up, and it definitely rapes your childhood. You know what it's like? It's like, okay, I've already watched my childhood get murdered. Do I want to dig it up and let someone piss on the corpse? And that's kind of what you have to deal with if you watch it. But it's fantastic. And Drake Bell, like, as much as he did shit wrong also, and it was very, very, very wrong, what happened to him was really fucked up. Like, that can't be denied. Like, truly cannot be denied. Like, nobody deserves to go through that horribleness.
Look, we can still call for help. Here, give me your cell phone. My cell phone was in my bag, which you gave to Craig and Aaron.
Like, and it's like, it's a new gaming system, and it's spherical. Spherical! I love Drake and
How's
Josh.
this one? Like, look,
Oh,
hopefully we can fix the motor.
Drake Parker, you're the son I never wanted.
Hey, Grant, admit
Yep.
you made that whole story up.
Dude, these are too obscure, bro. I haven't watched.
No, you started that fight. You calling me a liar? Well, I ain't calling you a truther.
Okay, dude, I gotta
That's
go.
one of my favorite lines is when he's like, I ain't calling you a truther.
I love Drake and Josh.
Like,
so
I
much.
love, there's actually this one funny meme that
Ultimate
somebody
Brothers?
did of that scene where instead of Drake, it's Amber Heard. Like this is
No,
totally
no.
this is totally
My-
obnoxious. You call
My favorite Drake
just
and
wait,
Josh.
just wait. Listen. Just listen. Like admit you made that whole story up. This is so out of place. You started that fight. Don't call me a liar. I ain't calling you a truther.
When arguments get heated, my favorite Drake and Josh meme is, "Whoa, just take it easy, man." I use that all the time.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like, "Whoa, just take it easy, man." It's like, I'm serious. You give me the money, I ain't paying. All right, I gotta go. Peace. Bye,
See you, buddy.
everyone.
So yeah, we had a little fun quoting some Drake and Josh. Just gonna wait for a little bit, maybe until 9:45, maybe, to see if somebody else pops in that I sent the link to. Or I can just stop for tonight. Wait for tomorrow. I repeat things for emphasis. Emphasis! Looking at my Jason Statham collection. Quick. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to watch out of this bunch. I don't know if I should just rewatch Crank or. I don't know. Yeah, actually, no, because nobody else has popped in. I think I'll just call it. So, see you guys next time. Yeah, just here.